Hello students, how are you? Today I am going to discuss an important topic from your syllabus. The topic name is public relation. Let's move to our topic. I hope you know this personality, Warren Buffett, an American investor and great business tycoon. उन्होंने एक बहुत अच्छी बात कही थी. As you can see here, it takes 20 years to build a reputation. इज्जत बनाने में 20 साल लग जाते हैं एंड 5 मिनट्स टू रूइन इट, और उसको ख़राब होने में सिर्फ 5 मिनट लगते हैं. यदि आप इस बात को सोच के चलोगे तो आप सभी चीज़ों को अलग तरीके से कर सकते हो. द कंसेप्ट ऑफ पब्लिक रिलेशन इज़ अबाउट मेंटेनिंग एंड एनहांसिंग अ रेपुटेशन. एज यू कैन सी हेयर दिस डेफिनेशन. Public relation is often defined with the help of its tools and techniques such as publicity in the newspaper or publicity that attracts sales of a company. Or in case of government, it is about creating awareness and dispersal of information. You can see here a new definition. The effort by the organization of establishing and maintaining goodwill with its various publics like customer, employees, investor, supplier, government, opinion leaders, etc. is known as public relations. Cutlip, Allen and Gallen provide another widely taught definition. This definition, you can read here. This definition can be divided into 4 parts. First, it's emphasize on public relation. It emphasize on public relation as a management function. As a management function, it involves planning about what is to be done and how it to be done in order to achieve the desired outcome. Further, the term identify, establishes and maintains refer to the immense research and sustained effort. Thirdly, it emphasizes on mutually beneficial relationship. Mutually beneficial relationship refers to two-way process that helps the organization to take steps in the interest of both related publics and itself. Lastly, it emphasizes that its success or failures depends largely on its various publics. Now move to our next part. Publics for an organization could be customer, employees, investor, media, shareholders, business partner, etc. For example, for an NGO, its donor, members, potential supporters and volunteers could be publics. Also, publics of newspaper could be its reader, advertiser, employees, general public, government officials and shareholder. In simple word, we can say that public relations are a set of communication activities used to create and maintain favorable relations between the organization and its public, customer, employees, stockholders, government official and society. Now move to the next slide. Public relation is neither advertisement or advertising, publicity, propaganda or lobbying. Advertising is one-way communication by an organization with an objective to disseminate information about a product, service or an idea through paid media. For example, getting an advertisement published in the local newspaper is the advertisement as the company is paying for it. But if a journalist thinks that activities of a company or product is worth and an article and writes about it, this would be public relation as it is free. Publicity, we are talking about the second one. We are just trying to making a relation between these. Publicity is deliberate attempt to gain public attention towards a particular product or activity. It is generally done for a short term and it is not always under the control of the organization. After some time I'll make a video on this topic also, publicity. Propaganda, this one, propaganda is deliberate and systematic attempt to influence attitudes, opinions and actions of the target audience. Propaganda usually has a negative connection attached with it. Lobbying is building and maintaining relations with legislators and government officials to influence legislation and regulations. We can say that public relation is a much wider term. Public relation as a function is the process of making policies and plans concerning the various public decisions upon the various stakeholders. You have to decide upon the actions to be taken to fulfill the plans made and communicate to the public about these plans, so as to enable a two-way communication between the organization and its publics. Emphasis is on the creation of favorable public opinion. Now move to our next slide. Now I'll discuss the objectives of public relation. I'm here discussing 5 objectives. We'll discuss one by one. First one is building product awareness. When introducing a new product or relaunching an existing product, marketers can use a public relation element that generates customer attention and awareness through media placement and special events. Second one is creating interest. Whether a public relation placement is a short product article or is included with other product in roundup article, stories in the media can help to attract a targeted audience to try new product. Third one is providing information. Public relation can be used to provide customers with more in-depth information about the product and service through articles, collateral materials, newsletters and websites. Public relation delivers information to customer that can help them to gain understanding of the product. Next objective of public relation is stimulating demand. A positive article in a newspaper, on a TV or news shows or mentioned on the internet often result in a increase in product sale. Next, reinforcing the brand. In many companies, the public relation function is also involved with brand reinforcement by maintaining positive relationship with the key audience and thereby aiding in building a strong image. Today, it is very more important for companies and brand to build good image. Now move to our next slide. It's an important part of your syllabus, this topic, public relation tools and activities. We'll discuss one by one all these points. First one is media relations. Media relations focus on circulating messages through media channels to manage how your business is portrayed by the media. Your media tools might include releasing media statements and fact sheets, offering one-site media tools to encourage journalists to report positive messages about your business, and using social media to get attention of journalists and track journalists who report in your market. By developing good media contact list and building relationship with a key journalist to pitch media releases and story ideas to यू कैन यूज़ लोकल, रीजनल और स्टेट मीडिया, आप तीनों यूज़ कर सकते हैं। इसके लिए लोकल भी हो सकता है आपका, एक पर्टिकुलर रीजन में भी हो सकता है, और एक स्टेट का भी आप यूज़ कर सकते हो नॉर्मली, टू प्रमोट योर बिजनेस। एंड थ्रू मीडिया यू कैन मैनेज रिस्क, इश्यूज और क्राइसिस अफेक्टिंग योर बिजनेस। मीन्स ये एक इम्पोर्टेंट टूल है मीडिया रिलेशंस, वो आपको बना के रखने होंगे। किसके लिए? पब्लिक रिलेशन के लिए। सेकेंड वन इज एडवर्टोरियल्स आर एडवर्टीजमेंट्स इन फॉर्म ऑफ न्यूज़ स्टोरीज और रिव्यूज़ इन न्यूज़पेपर। आपने देखा होगा एडवर्टोरियल आते रहते हैं। एडवर्टोरियल अलाउ यू टू एसोसिएट योर एडवर्टाइजिंग विद द क्रेडिबिलिटी ऑफ द न्यूज़पेपर। मैनी बिजनेस एम्प्लॉय advertising or marketing professional to help them develop TV editorials, which are commonly used as a form advertising and product placement. Third one is social media. इससे तो आप सभी अवेयर हो ही। Social media lets you bypass the media and go straight to your customer. Using social networking sites such as Facebook and Twitter allows you to follow and be followed by journalists, drive web traffic, manage issues by responding quickly to criticism or negative perceptions, कोई है तो आप वहाँ पे भी मैनेज कर सकते हो उसको, and increase exposure for your business brand. Fourth one is newsletters. Print or emailed newsletters are a good way to promote your business, communicate with customer and keep them informed of new products and services. Regular newsletters can strengthen your personal connection with customer and reflect your business brand and personality. A well-written newsletter offers information of value to your customer. Fifth one is brochures and catalogs. Take home or mailed out brochures or catalogs can help keep your customer thinking about your business and its product and services. Properly designed brochures and catalogs give customer confidence in you and your brand and help you to drive customer to your website or store. Sixth one, we are talking about the business events. Events are the opportunity for business people to gain exposure for their businesses, promote new products or services, and make sure accurate information reaches targeted customer. From a sale point of view, events are a chance to counter customer doubts and build customer confidence. They can also help you research your market and competitor and build your mailing list. Make sure you go to the event prepared with a marketing material to disseminate and a way to collect the information through the customer to the customer, you can say. Trade shows are an opportunity for business to compete in their industry and share information with people in similar lines of work. Next point I am going to discuss is speaking engagements. Speaking at events where customers are likely to attend helps position you as a leader or innovator in your field. As a business owner or leader, building your reputation as an expert also builds the reputation of your business and draws new customer. Next one is sponsorship or partnership. Partnerships and sponsorships are good for business. Supporting a new for-profit cause can help build feelings of goodwill and loyalty towards your business. Community partnership may involve an exchange of funds or in-kind benefit to grow a local community organization in return for the benefit that promote your business reputation. Ninth one is employee relations. Your staff are ambassadors for your business and brand. Many larger businesses conduct employee relations, building their business culture and team relationship by sharing information, promoting involvement and a sense of pride in business achievement. This can improve teamwork, staff retention and productivity, and ensure that staff are representing your business consistently and with the right messages. Next one is community relation. Building good relationship with member of the community where you do business helps build customer loyalty. Find out where the customer in your community live by collecting postcodes at point of sale. Engaging local stakeholders and decision makers helps build your profile and level of influence, helping you to attract more customers through word of mouth and ensuring your business interests are factored into the community decision making. Now move to our next slide. Now here I am discussing a case of Domino Pizza viral video. As we all know, in a video of YouTube, two Domino Pizza employees tapped themselves spitting into a customer pizza. This went viral and customer would not dare use them. While the company fired those employees, the CEO had to make a public apology in a video and put up a Times Square NYC billboard to display customer comment. Good or bad, uncensored, and it showed that they ended up staying true to their brand. मीन्स इसका सभी का एक ही ब्रीफ है. जब वीडियो वायरल हुआ था उस टाइम तो उनके सीईओ ने आके पब्लिक स्टेटमेंट दी थी, अपोलॉजी फील किया था और उसके बाद उन्होंने क्या किया, एक बिलबोर्ड प्रिपेयर किया डिस्प्ले के लिए. उन्होंने कहा कि कस्टमर आप अपने कमेंट्स यहाँ पे लिखिए, गुड और बैड जो भी आप फील करते हो, हम उनको सेंसर नहीं करेंगे, वो अनसेंसर्ड रहेंगे. और इसे उन्होंने क्या दिखाने की कोशिश की, दैट वी आर स्टेइंग अ ट्रू वैल्यू टू कस्टमर. मीन्स as soon as you can say PR problem or opportunity is defined, the PR department should start planning carefully so that strategic decision can be taken about what is to be done and how it is to be done in order to make something happen or prevent it from happening as in the best interest of the organization. Thank you. I hope you understand this video. And thank you for listening me carefully. Please subscribe my channel for more videos relating to marketing, economics and international business subjects. You can appreciate me by liking my video. Thank you so much.